ideas for businesses you can launch for cheap or free today. Numerous individuals today are hoping to leave the everyday routine for something that feeds their energy. Individuals would prefer not to resign at 60 years old, or more established, to think back on life and feel they have squandered it. Fortunately, it is presently progressively simple to begin a business starting with no outside help without spending a fortune. Beneath, I've featured 75 changed business thoughts you can begin inexpensively from the solaces of your own home. A portion of the business thoughts recorded require simply a web association, while others request a level of authorizing or a particular arrangement of professional skills. The decision is yours. 1. Making chatbots. I am cited on entrepreneur.com as Chatbot Master Murray Newlands remarked that, where 10 years back each organization required a site and 5 years prior each organization required an application, now every organization needs to grasp informing with AI and chatbots. That brings opportunity and occupations. You can figure out how to make them for nothing without coding for organizations. Chatbots are in, and it has achieved the point where each business needs one. Chatbots have turned into a tremendous open door for organizations to connect with their clients, assemble information, and enhance their showcasing and client-mind endeavors. You can begin your own chatbot creation business effortlessly and rapidly without expecting to code. I made the allowed to utilize instrument, chattypeople.com, yet there are heaps of others out there. All you have to do is read about bots and their capacities. Make a record. Find out about the organization who needs a chatbot, make their bot through. Dispatch it through Facebook Messenger. No coding or long courses required. The stage is incredible, as it works with Facebook Messenger and remarks, can push advancements to clients on request, perceives minor departure from trigger words, can process orders from Facebook, coordinates with all fundamental installment preparing stages to accounting services. It is safe to say that you're awesome with numbers and need to work from the solaces of home. To end up an independent clerk, you should be a certified public accountant. However you should be great with numbers. There are loads of allowed to utilize web-based invoicing devices, for example, Cited.com and online installments devices like Due.com. A few administrations you could offer include making asset reports, giving pay proclamations, making different month-to-month, quarterly, or yearly budgetary reports. 3. Individual or virtual assistant. Albeit individual and virtual right-hand occupations don't sound impressive, they do pay well. In the event that you have officially held this activity in an office, you will locate the advanced adaptation, takes into account significantly more opportunity. Utilize administrations like Upwork.com to discover customers. You can pick your customers, your hours, your hourly, everyday, or regularly scheduled pay rate. 4. Advertising services. Advertising involves a specific level of foundation learning. So, on the off chance that you're not experienced, putting resources into an online course isn't just modest, however will furnish you with the sufficient instruments to begin a performance advanced promoting office you could grow later on. There are heaps of new showcasing fields opening up, for example, influencer advertising. Organizations are continually searching for specialists ready to give promoting duplicate that is SEO accommodating and can change site guests into leads and, in the end, clients. Notwithstanding offering advanced duplicate, you could offer to transfer the substance to their sites and enhance their SEO. Promote with meta portrayals, the correct titles, the right watchword thickness, labels and classifications, pertinent pictures with SEO inscriptions and alt labels. 5. Internet-based life consultant. Who doesn't love Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram? Favor yourself to be a touch of prodigy yet don't have any formal preparing. Twitter and Google, among different stages, offer finished proficient courses with perceived confirmations that expect next to zero cash. Online networking is likewise a business that has boundless potential with a customer base that can traverse over the world. This pattern is probably not going to pass on soon, if at any time, and new stages are being discharged each year, making the conceivable outcomes for extension boundless. You can utilize online life administration apparatuses to make your activity simple. 6. Associate marketing. Associate showcasing is to a great degree simple to get into and includes you gaining a commission by advancing other organizations' items and administrations. Fundamentally, you pick an item you like, advance it, and make a benefit on every deal that stems from your promoting endeavors. An associate promoting business is particularly simple to begin if you have a blog or site of your own. You can demonstrate your prosperity through guest insights you have as of now effectively embraced offshoot showcasing and can demonstrate this to your potential customers. 7. Analyzer or reviewer. People or new companies frequently search for individuals to audit their items to urge others to get them. You can either begin with a profile on outsourcing sites or approach organizations straightforwardly, offering them a survey in return for a money-related reward by turning into an influencer. Stunningly better, on the off chance that you have your own particular site or blog, you could compose whole posts about their items, along these lines enabling you to charge more cash over the long haul and construct a portfolio with substantial outcomes to indicate future customers. 8. Secretarial services. Like virtual helping, remote secretarial administrations expect almost no experience. All you require is solid hierarchical abilities, great relational abilities, great time administration, an abnormal state of self-rule. Your everyday errands as an outsourcing secretary will regularly include booking gatherings, arranging schedules, answering to messages, assembling introductions, noting telephone calls. 9. Web-based dating consultant. Do you have a route with words? Or on the other hand, have you discovered you're Mr. or then again Mrs. Right and need to share how you arrived? You can turn into somebody's wingman or lady and help them discover love by turning into a web-based dating expert. This sort of counseling accompanies a vast level of duty, as you will direct somebody's adoration life. Day-by-day errands include going about as a record supervisor on dating destinations, composing profiles, offering phone reports on their matchmaking status. 10. eBay assistant or seller. An eBay collaborator or vendor is like being a promoting partner. The key distinction is that as opposed to advertising the item, you are offering it specifically to the client. When offering for others on eBay or some other stage, you will offer the item and keep a commission as remuneration. Sadly, this sort of employment accompanies dangers. Usually, trick craftsmen pull in eBay vendors and utilize counterfeit transportation papers to persuade them to send installments. Tragically, regardless of whether you're misled, you will be considered in charge of your clients not getting their things. Keep in mind, forget to become acquainted with the merchant. Keep all installments in your e-wallet until the point that the client affirms having gotten the package. Report any suspicious movement. Try not to share any of your saving money points of interest. 11. Application developer. New applications are propelled regularly, and on the off chance that you trust you have the right stuff to make your own and a sufficiently extraordinary thought, you ought to do it. Beside the way that you should contribute next to zero cash to begin, it is far less tedious than the normal 9 to 5. When you have made your application, couple it with the correct advertising technique and you'll be profiting in your rest. The best part about creating applications is that you can do it from any place on the planet. 12. Site developer. We live in an advanced existence where each business needs a site to drive their movement so as to make deals. On the off chance that you have what it takes, you could enter an industry that will never pass on. You can likewise begin little by making sites on stages, for example, WordPress. In the event that you need to take your web building abilities to the following level, you can take in the dialect of site creation through codecademy.com, where you will have the capacity to figure out how to fuse customized shopping baskets, item pages, displays, sites, administrations, pages, input frames. 13. Web security consultant. Hacking, misleading, and infections are only a portion of the security dangers on the web today. On the off chance that you know your stuff, you could profit counseling organizations, particularly the individuals who handle touchy client data and need to guard it as would be prudent. 14. Visual designer. Organizations are dependably in scan for marking that informs individuals regarding what they do. On the off chance that you can take after organization rules and client needs, All you should begin is a PC and applications, for example, Photoshop or Illustrator. Sorts of media you will be in charge of making include logos, flyers, bulletins, magazines, data sheets, letters, commercials. 15. Work area publisher. Work area distributors regularly utilize distributing programming to make magazines, books, promoting bulletins, other promoting materials, keeping in mind the end goal to offer a full administration. You could likewise compose the substance or contract a substance essayist and make your own particular little group. 16. Planning business plans. Having an aha minute is incredible, yet it can be difficult to put that thought down on paper in a way that will address a potential speculator. In the event that you have claimed your own particular business previously or earned a business degree, for what reason not help those with an aha minute? Begin something they cherish. Plan your charge around the different bundles you're set up to offer your customers. You can either make an electronic duplicate that your customer can redo, keep a duplicate on document and keep redoing it as indicated by their necessities, make different layouts that you can demonstrate your clients and how you can redo the formats for them in like manner. 17. Assessment consultant. Organizations of all shapes and sizes pay great cash to have their duties arranged for them. It allows them to center around the regular tasks of their business. On the off chance that you have the proper experience, you could set yourself up as a consultant. Notwithstanding, by beginning with an expense planning establishment, you will get courses, workshops, and preparing. 18. Blogger or vlogger. Is it accurate to say that you are a specialist in a particular field, from movement, design, cooking, to DIY and expulsion administrations, in the event that you know how to accomplish something especially well? For what reason not tell the world through a blog or vlog? All you will require is a PC and a decent quality camera. You can profit by offering publicizing space and surveys of items on your stage. 19. Instructive product creator. Like blogging or vlogging, making educational items is your opportunity to put your skill in a digital book or some type of advanced configuration and pitching it to the online world. Discover a specialty that has not been overcompensated and begin composing. You can offer your data piece on stages, for example, Amazon Books. 20. Resume writer. Regardless of the experience, there are not very many individuals that appreciate or are great at composing their own particular resume. People pay great cash to have their own announcements put on paper for them. It will cost you nothing to get set up, and once you get its hang, you ought to have the capacity to normal a decent hourly or day-by-day pay rate. 21. Area name buyer. As the name proposes, you should simply purchase space names you trust individuals will need and offer them for a benefit. You should have the capacity to recognize gainful area names, recognize area names that are paramount, find out about SEO and watch word enhancement. 22. Flipping websites. Flipping a site is the craft of purchasing an effectively existing site, enhancing it, and offering it with the correct web improvement aptitudes. It is a simple and shabby exchange to investigate. All things considered, you should have the capacity to recognize sites that have the potential for development. 23. Interpreter. Interpreting is one of the least demanding and most beneficial ventures to dig into on the off chance that you're capable in excess of one dialect. Searched out on a worldwide scale, interpreters needn't bother with any cash flow to begin and can win a compensation of $40,000 multi-year, least, contingent upon the span of the organization you are employed by and the length of the agreement they offer. 24. Money-related advisor. Despite the fact that the quantity of individuals needing to begin their own business has developed, numerous still don't know how to arrange themselves fiscally. Begin by getting your Certified Financial Planner, CFP, testament to indicate customers you're sound. Then again, on the off chance that you as of now have the experience, you can begin by prompting people and after that develop your realm to counsel for bigger associations. 25. Article services. An article administration's business is anything but difficult to begin, requires no underlying money-related venture, and has a colossal potential for development. From little and huge organizations to creators and understudies, your customer base could be perpetual. You can offer an assortment of administrations, some of which include copywriting, ghostwriting, magazine article composing, daily paper article composing, web content written work, editing, altering, ordering, book composing. 26. Online photo selling. In the event that you are an expert picture taker or simply have a profound pull energy for it, you can profit from your photos on photograph offering sites. All you have to begin is a camera, ideally a computerized SLR with at least 8 megapixels, and a PC. When you have set up yourself on sites, for example, gettyimages.com and flickr.com, you would set up be able to your own particular site, with the rundown of your watermark pictures and their cost per unit. 27. Feast planning. There are heaps of individuals who love sustenance yet don't have the primary piece of information about what to purchase. They are either not exceptionally certain about the kitchen, don't have the foggiest idea about the primary thing about an adjusted eating regimen, or battle with keeping up a financial plan. As a supper organizer, you would make a rundown of fixings, make well-ordered formulas for your clients to take after, clarify the dietary estimation of the dinners to instruct your clients, disclose to them how they are sparing cash by adhering to your supper designs. 28. Understanding advocacy services. Understanding backing administrations are critical to networks over the world. Once a day, you would be helping individuals find doctors' facilities for printed material, accumulate bills for insurance agencies, contend cases with insurance agencies. Individuals needing these administrations are in all probability sick or lamenting, abandoning them delicate and regularly unfit to protect themselves. It is vital they have the correct help amid this time in their lives. 29. Web-based business store. In the event that you have an awesome item, yet no cash to put resources into a physical retail facade, staff, and bills, for what reason not set yourself up on the web? Beside the absence of colossal money-related venture and time responsibility, the advertising openings online are interminable. Additionally, despite the fact that a retail facade is awesome for marketing purposes, it limits the size and extent of your gathering of people. By setting yourself up with a web-based business store, you can pitch to anybody on the planet, have a store that is open every minute of every day, which means you actually profit in your rest, run advancements effortlessly, at whatever point you need strategically pitch between your showcasing and online life stages and your site run showcasing efforts through Google in different stages. 30. Review taking. In spite of the fact that you won't get rich doing studies on the web, you may make a relentless pay in the event that you join to various locales. These reviews take scarcely whenever at all to finish and can regularly net you around $150 plus. The absolute most famous review-taking stages include Misservice, Inbox Dollars, Worldwide Test Market, Earning Station, Harris Poll. 31. Video production. There are various ways you can utilize videography to make your own locally situated business. There are such huge numbers of individuals needing to end up YouTube superstars who don't have what it takes to transfer astounding, very much altered recordings. Different administrations you could offer include vlog altering, making music recordings, voiceovers, adverts. 32. Supportability consultant. Organizations of all sizes are attempting to discover new approaches to do their part for nature by executing greener practices. Sadly, a large number of the more eco-accommodating choices accessible today are additionally fundamentally more costly, so entrepreneurs require somebody like you who can exhort them on how they can change their procedure without yielding their primary concern. 33. Call center representative. More organizations are hoping to procure call focus agents that will telecommute on client mind issues. All you have to begin is a PC and a telephone line. Beside the way that you could procure a decent base compensation, you won't have any driving costs and can spare cash by cooking your dinners at home. 34. Coordinate sales representative. The expression, way to entryway deals, regularly puts off individuals since all they picture is getting entryways closed forcefully consistently. All things considered, by working for organizations, For example, Avon, Mary Kay, and Tupperware in the correct regions, you could have extremely acculturated gatherings in your home, enabling you to profit while meeting new individuals. 35. Travel planning. With all the booking stages accessible online today, anybody can book an occasion from the slices of their home. Be that as it may, with such a large number of various elements to think about, it can be overpowering. A portion of these include flights, auto rentals, lodgings, eateries, visits, exercises. On the off chance that you have solid authoritative aptitudes and the talent for finding a decent deal, you could offer these administrations to other people who have less time staring them in the face. Discover the arrangements for your clients and include your extra charge for your administrations. 36. Online custom tailoring. Individuals are progressively reliable about the way they look, and with it comes the requirement for custom-fitted garments. One size does not fit all, and specialists and ladies, specifically, need to look like it when they go into the workplace consistently. The custom garments industry is still moderately undiscovered, so beginning a business presently will offer you a critical potential for development later on. Notwithstanding having their pieces conveyed straightforwardly to their homes, you can offer customization of texture, examples, estimate, fitting, sewing, quoting. 37. Money trading. Online money exchanging is less demanding than any time in recent memory on account of the quantity of instructional exercise recordings, online courses, and applications that offer well-ordered advisors for turning into a cash broker. All you require is specialized abilities, basic explanatory aptitudes, a little measure of income, a telephone, tablet, or PC. 38. Telemarketing services. An ever-increasing number of organizations are outsourcing their advertising endeavors, and telemarketing is one of them. As an independent telemarketer telecommuting, you will set meetings with clients and making warm leads for organizations. The sum you charge will rely upon the span of the organization you are working for, and the venture they need to assign you. 39. Referral services. It is safe to say that you are the individual that every one of your loved ones call when they are endeavouring to locate a decent eatery, legal advisor, cover fitter, or nursery worker. On the off chance that that is the situation and you adore alluding them to all the stunning organisations you're aware of in your neighbourhood, you could begin a business doing only that. You'll have the capacity to work with people and organisations, helping clients find what they need, and organisations acquire customers. To begin, you should assemble a rundown of organizations you need on your referral records. Offer them the advantages of being on your rundown. Place promotions on the web and in the yellow pages to pick up clients. 40. Occasion and project planning. Occasion and venture arranging should be possible remotely, yet having a hands-on approach and offering your administrations in your neighborhood be more advantageous to you from both a quality control and money-related perspective. You can begin this business from the slices of your home and meet with customers in eateries, bistros, or at their office or home. 41. Proficient photography. Regardless of whether it is a wedding, family occasion, or a business showcasing materials, individuals pay great cash for proficient photography. Except if you want to agree to accept an online course, the main fiscal speculation you should make is for a camera. Set up your day-by-day charge and make sure to keep into account your movement costs. 42. Mentoring. Have you filled in as an instructor previously? Is it accurate to say that you're capable in a second dialect? Have you examined math, science, or some other subject? Assuming this is the case, you could guide grown-ups and kids, if you have the correct printed material for kids' security reasons. It will cost you next to know to get set up, and you can offer your administrations at individuals' homes. 43. Computer trainer. There are various seniors needing to figure out how to utilize PCs and the web, implying that on the off chance that you're capable in both Mac and PC, you could offer your administrations in your neighborhood. Be cautioned, most won't be as enthusiastic about PCs as you, so they will just need to learn nuts and bolts. For example, messaging and utilizing a web program. 44. Property manager. As a property chief, You will be in charge of guaranteeing your customers' properties are running easily. You will likewise be the essential contact for occupants and will be in charge of ensuring the properties you oversee are sheltered and all around kept up. 45. Home inspector. This activity may seem like it is simply a question of checking out individuals' homes, however it really requires an abnormal state of ability. You should find out about the new items that are continually showing up in the market and stay refreshed with any evolving laws. Systems administration and building positive associations with your nearby land specialists will give you the most obvious opportunity with regards to progress, as they will prescribe your administrations to others in your general vicinity. 46. Messenger services. You might think that is the thing that the mailroom is for, yet in reality, organizations in occupied zones regularly utilize neighborhood dispatch administrations, as they can offer more adaptable pick-up and drop-off circumstances. Due to the particular administrations you're putting forth, you will likewise have the capacity to charge more. 47. Life coaching or mentoring. On the off chance that you have a demonstrated reputation in a specific field, can demonstrate past progress, or have prepared in issues of the psyche, life training or mentorship could be for you. Individuals, particularly prospective business people, look for direction through mentorship and holistic mentors. You would set up be able to your administrations from the slices of your home with no fiscal speculation. 48. Back rub therapist. The permitting to end up a back rub specialist differs as indicated by the state in which you dwell. However, in the event that you have an energy for well-being related exercises, you could take a Massey's course and set up a facility from the slices of your home. When you have finished your course and picked up your permit, you should put resources into a back rub bit and in addition the suitable oils and back rub items. 49. Fitness coach. Favor yourself as somewhat of a wellness devotee. At that point, for what reason not channel the vitality into a course where nourishment and the life systems of the body are additionally secured? With this, you can prepare amateurs from the slices of your home or through your neighborhood rec center. 50. Individual chef. As an individual gourmet expert, you will spend your days cooking for individuals who don't have room schedule-wise to do such themselves but do have the cash to pay somebody to do it for them. On the off chance that you need to emerge from the group, offer feast designs that suit different dietary necessities, for example, without gluten, sans lactose, or sans egg dinners, veggie lover and vegan dishes. Dinners for those with illnesses, for example, celiac. 51. Cleaning services. Cleaning administrations are anything but difficult to offer and require no preparation. You can either offer reduced administrations, if they have the vital cleaning items on location, offer a more costly administration that incorporates you bringing your own particular items. Likewise, you can take your business in different ways by focusing on various customers. Potential outcomes include cleaning workplaces or shops in the nights, cleaning eateries or individuals' homes amid the day, giving morning housekeeping administrations to Hotel 52. Pooch walker / trainer / groomer. In a few spots, pooch trolling alone can be an exceptionally gainful business. Those working from 9 to 5 either don't have room schedule-wise to walk their pooches previously going out, or simply favour it in the event that somebody comes in to give them a chance to out of the house for some activity. Likewise, pooch trolling organisations that offer extra administrations are ending up progressively mainstream. Think about additionally advertising, preparing, prepping, watching dogs. 53. Pressing services. On the off chance that you have an eye for the little points of interest, a pressing administration business could be your purpose in life. When somebody moves out of their home, they pay for expulsion administrations to take their effects from their old house to their new one. In any case, the way toward pressing every one of their possessions into confines the primary spot is to a great degree tedious. For what reason not offer individuals your opportunity to do this for them while they are grinding away or occupied with running errands? 54. Clothing services. In the event that you're searching for an approach to profit at home without the need to learn new abilities, locally situated clothing administrations are anything but difficult to offer with the likelihood for extension later on. The most complex piece of the procedure will set up regardless of whether you require authorizing to begin this business from your home. This will rely upon your area and the size to which you intend to develop your realm. Something else, all you have to do is monitor your business, costs, expenses, and general accounting. Build up the amount you will charge. Choose how the installment procedure will occur, e.g., previously or after you finish the administration, in cash, or by means of card, bank exchange, and so on. Make a site and other showcasing materials to get your name out there. 55. Providing care. To end up a guardian, you should experience proficient preparing and procure different affirmations and well-being and security certificates. All things considered, on the off chance that you have looked after a parent, kin, or companion before and feel this is something you need to seek after, it is a business you can set up inexpensively. You can pick your customers as well as your working hours. Day-by-day assignments as a parental figure will shift. Be that as it may, you will frequently be relied upon to clean, wash, do clothing, plan dinners, take your patients outside for natural air, do their shopping, conceivably dress and feed them. 56. Proprietor or bed and breakfast. You don't need to claim a colossal working with numerous rooms to begin your own quaint little inn. In the event that you have a decent, clean home with an extra room, for what reason not publicize it? Sites, for example, Airbnb make it simple for individuals to lease the extra rooms in their homes. You can even charge more by advertising, sustenance and drinks, city visits, neighborhood encounters, housekeeping administrations. By offering your clients something extraordinary, you will discover the experience satisfying and beneficial. 57. Individual concierge. You're most likely reasoning that being the attendant to the official of a major organization will be simple. Reconsider. Despite the fact that you will take in substantial income being somebody's close-to-home attendant, it is an exceptionally difficult activity in which you will be relied upon to convey what has been asked of you, on time, with a grin. All things considered, you will regularly be paid liberally for your administrations. 58. Basic need delivery services. Enormous grocery stores do offer this administration. However, conveyance costs are regularly high or the sustenance is warm or winded when it touches base at the client's home. On the off chance that you claim a huge auto, you could turn into individuals close to home customer. A few people don't have room schedule-wise to pursue errands a taxing day at work and others might not have the physical ability to do such, so for what reason not do it for them? You could likewise couple this administration with others, for example, being an attendant, offering cleaning administrations, day by day or week after week butch prepping, strolling, and preparing administrations being a guardian. 59. Grass care and gardening. In spite of the fact that you may have the capacity to cut yards temporarily of the year, cultivating administrations traverse all through the year. You can set up your own particular business with administrations, for example, lawn mowing, cultivating, raking, day off, herb cultivating. Herb cultivating can be offered as an administration crosswise over most parts of the world. Regardless of whether you're in the urban or country region, herb gardens take up next to no space. 60. Keeping an eye on. Keeping an eye on not seem like a productive market to enter, but rather you'd be shocked how well you can get paid on the off chance that you have the correct involvement, confirmations, and licenses. Albeit formal preparing isn't required, this can show all of you the systems on account of any crisis. There are likewise various families offering administration fill-in as a sitter, caretaker, mentor, live-in housekeeper. 61. Child-proofing services. Child-proofing is an exchange that numerous don't think about nowadays. Be that as it may, each family with an infant or little tyke needs to give a sheltered home to them. There are such a significant number of zones of a home that can be risky, from sharp corners to stairs. A child-proofing business is exceptionally shabby to start up, yet you might be required to take after certain state controls, contingent upon your area. To see every one of the intricate details of the business, you might need to embrace a temporary position in the field before setting up shop. 62. Computerized media conversion. Have you at any point considered the end result for all the old CDs and DVDs we used to tune into music and watch films on? All things considered, the appropriate response is regularly nothing. For the individuals who have just barely begun utilizing the web to download, buy, and tune into music, their CDs are squandered. On the off chance that you know how to exchange this media to a PC, you could be doing the tech-phobic and those with brief periods staring them in the face of genuine support. Offer your administrations on discussions, online life, or flyers. You may even wind up with clients with more broad tech needs on a long-haul premise. 63. Individual driver or taxi services. This is a particularly simple business to begin in the event that you live in an urban zone. The same number of representatives and ladies inclined towards having a driver to go to and from work, keeping in mind the end goal to influence calls, to plan gatherings, and for the most part take a shot at the operational parts of their organizations amid that time. Then again, on the off chance that you're hoping to begin a business that is more similar to a taxi benefit, for what reason not turn into a Uber driver? To wind up a Uber driver, you require an OK Auto, a perfect driving record, a cell phone, to be 21 years or more established, no less than 3 years driving background, a record verification. A portion of the fundamental advantages of being a Uber driver are, you can make your own calendar. You don't have a genuine manager. You will profit by search valuing consistently. You'll meet new individuals consistently. 64. Hairdressing or makeup artist services. In the event that you have worked in a salon previously or simply know how to trim hair yet don't have the cash flow to open your own business, you could begin one from home. You should simply ensure you agree to all your state's necessities for opening a salon in your home. All things considered, once you have yourself up and running, you could acquire somewhere in the range of $22,500 and up. You could likewise offer other magnificent medications, for example, hair shading, hair augmentations, nail treatment and pedicures, cosmetics, back rubs. 65. Inside designer. The two property holders and entrepreneurs search for inside plan and home designing administrations, keeping in mind the end goal to influence the vision for their space to become animated. Having a degree or confirmation will enable you to comprehend the diverse elements of a home or office, yet it isn't legitimately required in many spots. You will have the capacity to do the vast majority of your exploration from the slices of your home. However, you should become acquainted with your customer, keeping in mind the end goal to see how they need to utilize the space. Consider making inquiries like, is it for grown-ups or kids, or both? Does the space should be pet accommodating? What is the motivation behind the room? 66. Visit guide. Numerous voyagers like going to new places with a guide. It enables them to ask every one of the inquiries they need and get a genuine nearby feel of the place they are going to. In the event that you know your town like the back of your hand, for what reason not charge individuals for visits? You can make bundles that include strolling visits, taxi administrations to and from their inns, breakfast, lunch, or supper at a neighborhood eatery. 67. Wedding concierge. The wedding business is one that will no doubt live in interminability. This is intended to be a unique day for a couple but regularly transforms into an errand as a result of all the arranging that accompanies it. Since it is almost outlandish for ladies and grooms to have the capacity to appreciate the arranging of their wedding, they regularly pay experts to do it for them. On the off chance that you have solid authoritative abilities, are informative, focus on the little subtle elements, and love weddings, at that point you could set up shop from the slices of your home. To begin and construct a portfolio, offer your administrations to a companion or relative. From that point, you can begin charging different customers. 68. House and pet sitting. Individuals who leave on vacation frequently stress over regardless of whether they will return to an unblemished home, particularly on the off chance that they have pets. This sort of business expects next to zero money-related speculation. Begin by drawing nearer companions, relatives, neighbors. As your home and pet sitting business stands up, consider promoting yourself to your nearby network by planning business cards, propelling a site, hanging flyers in your general vicinity, promoting in the yellow pages. 69. Senior home companion. The base future is winding up later, and there are currently in excess of 45 million individuals in the United States who are 65 years of age and up. As individuals age, they require more help with their everyday exercises and may likewise value some fraternity. 70. Hardware repair services. The 21st century has driven the greater part of individuals to possess no less than one electronic gadget, if not various. Despite the fact that many insure their items, most still like to get a convenient solution as opposed to sending it off for quite a while before getting it back. This sort of business has space for extension, and you can offer repairs for apparatuses, PCs, cameras, telephones, speakers and melodic hardware, TVs, gaming gadgets. 71. Upholstering services. In case you're great with your hands and have a specific love for sewing, for what reason not prepare as an upholsterer? There are various ways you can take in the upholstering exchange, including a course, books, YouTube instructional exercise recordings, rehearsing on old furniture. There is likewise critical potential for development. Regularly, individuals who require upholstering administrations likewise require their furniture repaired, so for what reason not figure out how to repair furniture also? You could likewise collaborate with an organization who does repairs and add these expenses to your client's last receipt. 72. Auto repairs. You can begin an auto repair shop from the soluces of your home in the event that you have a carport and the correct devices. Then again, in the event that you don't have the space to open a business from home yet do have the apparatuses, you could open a portable auto repair shop where you travel to the area of the vehicle needing repair. There is likewise the choice to begin your own particular auto wash and specifying shop. You don't need any technician abilities, only a sharp eye for detail and an adoration for getting your hands messy. This is an exceptionally compensating business that can turn out to be to a great degree gainful with the correct advancement. 73. Bike repair. In spite of the fact that a bike repair administration can be regular, there are chances to take advantage of various markets with the goal that you can have a pay year-round. For cyclists who simply utilize their bicycles to go to and from work, offer general repairs and possibly storerooms amid the winter months. On the off chance that you need to pull in cycling aficionados, you can offer year-round repair administrations. A Saturday shop in the correct area is the ideal method to accumulate somewhat of a group that will most likely invest hours talking about their basic enthusiasm. 74. Menu planning services. The eatery gourmet specialist isn't the main individual that has a say on what goes on the menu. Top-of-the-line eateries regularly get themselves uncertain with regards to the sustenance they need to serve, particularly as seasons change. A menu arranging business is an easy idea but is ideal for the individuals who love to work with nourishment with no immediate inclusion in planning or serving it. Numerous spots will employ a specialist to outline their regular menus, so visit nearby eateries and make them mindful of your culinary range of abilities. 75. Home daycare services. Right off the bat, you will require the suitable permitting and allows to begin a home childcare business. All things considered, in the event that you adore youngsters, have worked with them previously, and have companions, neighbours, or family who take their young kids to nurseries while they are grinding away, at that point beginning your own particular home childcare business could be extremely beneficial. While getting authorised, you should research the necessities as indicated by your state's laws, get the right introductions, present your application, get your preparation, purchase the important protection, have your home reviewed. At last, it might appear to be overwhelming to leave your 9-to-5 crush and begin your own particular business. However, thusly, you are giving yourself a newly discovered level of opportunity while accomplishing something that feeds your passion. The web has made it progressively feasible for you to look over your range of abilities or even learn new ones, abandoning you with the chance to begin a business effectively and efficiently.